For real estate professionals, the market of newcomers always look lucrative, and rightly so, because people come into Canada and they want to buy the property, right? So the biggest challenge, though, is how to address this market. What's the common denominator on the market in terms of problems identified with newcomers? And even before they are here, how to approach people when they are in the process of immigration. According to IRCC stats, the growing number of immigrants is a live evidence of potential for real estate professionals. If we take a look at settlers arriving to Canada every year, it's about 200,000 annual arrival, and those people need space to live. And many of them bring money to buy because they don't have access to credit market. They're always ready to buy, and almost always for cash. And this is very attractive moment for real estate professionals in this particular market. In an environment where credit availability is diminished for Canadians, we basically have to face the fact that newcomers is a niche in the market that cannot be ignored. What people asking me about newcomers in terms of real estate purchase is always related to the most critical moment and conflict of interest, because a real estate agent want to sell the property as soon as possible, as soon as it hits the market. But is it the right moment for person to buy a property? The misconception of buying property before you settle in Canada, before you get a status of permanent resident, it's very dangerous for many, because many people lose enormous amount of money on counting on real estate purchase in terms of support of their future PR program. And it's not true, because the fact that you have property in Canada, well, basically never helps in any, to be honest, in any immigration program. In terms of other problems, obviously, a foreign buyer tax come into play, and for many, the fact that you have to pay 20% of the purchase price, it's a big no. And obviously, if you on the side of good customer service, you obviously pay attention to those things, and you want to help people to buy at the right time for the right amount of money. And when people have PR, permanent residency status in Canada, most definitely they have better access to credit market, and they have more favorable conditions in terms of buying property without foreign ownership tax. That's one thing. And another thing is the timing, because many people buy property, but the program may take so long, and then they may hit the problem of, well, basically issue related to speculation tax, because they're foreigners and they own a dwelling that they don't reside in, and obviously that may be an issue with authorities in terms of taxation. Taxation in general is a very sensitive issue for many immigrants, and from that perspective, you have to be very sensitive in terms of addressing this. Another issue, and probably final in this small segment of my response to my friends realtors, is a FINTRAC. FINTRAC confirmation is required for any foreign purchase, and obviously we're talking about cash purchase sometimes. Verification of source of funds is a big issue. Overall, when dealing with non-residential purchase and dealing with immigrant clients, it's always advisable to retain immigration counsel, especially those who deal with business immigrants, if we're talking about commercial real estate purchase. That's been said, we're always open for consultation. We actually advise our real estate agents and brokers pretty much on a weekly basis, and we provide, I think, enormous help, because what we do and how we approach this issue is very useful from the strategic standpoint, because that's about strategy. when to buy, what not to buy, what not to do, and how to do that, and at what moment of immigration process. It's always helpful. For this and other inquiries, you can always contact us, and we will be more than happy to address it.